degrees, minutes, and seconds. Okay, it's going to represent fractions of your degrees. Okay, so when it says 1 minute is 1/60th of a degree, that's right. I think it's a little bit easier to think about it in this way. We would say 60 minutes. That's the symbol for minutes equals 1 degree. 60 minutes is 1 degree, and degrees acts kind of like hours. So every time we say degrees, you can kind of think about it as hours, and think about time, and on a clock or whatever. So if I said 2 hours and 30 minutes, okay, we understand what that means. 2 degrees and 30 minutes. It's harder to understand, but it's really going to behave the same way. Okay, degrees and hours kind of behave the same way, even though they're not really the same thing. Degrees, minutes, seconds. We're talking about an angle. Okay, so this is 90 degrees, right? So maybe that's 45 degrees, or maybe it's 45.2 degrees. We don't know. Okay, we've got to have a way of handling decimals. Okay, a way of handling decimals without a calculator, and that's what the DMS is going to do. DMS, degrees, minutes, and seconds. Okay, degrees, minutes, and seconds. So 60 minutes is 1 degree, and down here, 60 seconds is 1 minute, just like on a clock. Okay, notice the symbol for seconds is the 2 marks right there. 60 seconds equals 1 minute. 60 minutes equals 1 degree, just like 60 minutes equals 1 hour. Okay, so when we do example 3, okay, example 3, calculating with degrees, minutes, and seconds. All we're doing is adding like terms. If you look at example 3, part A, 51 degrees, 29 minutes, plus 32 degrees, 46 minutes. What that means, don't write this down. That's 51 point something plus 32 point something. We're adding the decimal parts. Okay, the minutes, that extra minutes is like a decimal part. Okay, so a fractional part. But in order to do this calculation, let's just add like terms. Not like algebra, add like terms. Let's add the degrees. 51 degrees plus 32 degrees is 83 degrees. Easy enough. Do the same thing for the minutes. You have 29 minutes plus 46 minutes is 75 minutes. We're not allowed to stop there, okay? Because it's kind of weird to say 75 minutes. If I said class was dismissed in 75 minutes, most of us are going to translate that to, oh, that means an hour and 15 minutes, okay? And so this part, this 75 minutes, isn't really reduced, and Math Excel will count you wrong if you leave it like that, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to say 75 minutes is really 1 degree and 15 minutes. That's 1 degree and 15 minutes. And so I see 83 degrees and 1 degree and 15 minutes. If you kind of collect your like terms there, we're going to end up with 84 degrees and 15 minutes. And what that means is just 84 point something. That's 84 point something. Okay? 84 point something. So then let's look at the next one. The next one, subtraction, is sometimes harder. But the hard part about this is you don't see any minutes. It's 90 degrees and no minutes. Okay? And so you have to go back to 3rd grade when you learned how to subtract and when you learned how to borrow. And we're going to have to borrow. And so that 90 degrees there, I'm going to change that to 89 degrees and 60 minutes. That's the same thing as 90, right? 89 degrees and 60 minutes minus 73 degrees and 12 minutes. That way we'll have the like terms, and we can just collect the like terms. 89 minus 73, we'll have 16 degrees. 89 minus 73 is 16, and then we'll do 60 minutes minus 12 minutes is 48 minutes, and that's it. And again, what that means, 68 degrees, 48 minutes, it's just 16 point something. Okay, 16 point something. That's it.
Where did the 89 come from again?
Where did the 89 come from? Well, it's because because I took the 90 right there, and since I didn't have any minutes from which to subtract the 12, I just said that was like, okay, instead of 90, I said that's like 89 degrees plus 1 degree, right? That's 89 plus 1 degree, but that I changed that to minutes. So that's 89 degrees and 60 minutes.